To have no time for philosophy is to be a true philosopher. The last function of reason is to recognize that there are an infinity of things which surpass it. There is enough light for those who only desire to see, and enough obscurity for those who have a contrary disposition. You always admire what you really don't understand. Curiosity is only vanity. We usually only want to know something so that we can talk about it. Today, we delve into the remarkable insights of Blaise Pascal, a brilliant French mathematician, philosopher, and thinker whose reflections continue to challenge and inspire us. In these aphorisms, Pascal grapples with the paradoxes of human nature, the mysteries of faith, and the fragility of our emotions. As we explore his concise yet profound observations, remember this guiding thought: to understand is to forgive. In a world often marked by judgment and division, Pascal reminds us that true comprehension breeds empathy. By shining a light on the complexities of the human heart, he gently invites us to see ourselves and one another more clearly. Join me, and let's discover how Pascal's timeless wisdom can help us reflect on compassion, humility, and the deeper truths of our shared humanity. When one does not love too much, one does not love enough. It is not certain that everything is uncertain. Little things comfort us because little things distress us. The last thing one discovers in composing a work is what to put first. Love has reasons which reason cannot understand. Do you wish people to think well of you? Don't speak well of yourself. Distraction is the only thing that consoles us from miseries, and yet it is itself the greatest of our miseries. All men's miseries derive from not being able to sit quiet in a room alone. Men seek rest in a struggle against difficulties, and when they have conquered these, rest becomes insufferable. Man is only a reed, the weakest in nature, but he is a thinking reed. There is no need for the whole universe to take up arms to crush him. A vapor, a drop of water is enough to kill him. But even if the universe were to crush him, man would still be nobler than his slayer because he knows that he is dying and the advantage the universe has over him. The universe knows none of this. There are only two kinds of men: the righteous who think they are sinners and the sinners who think they are righteous. The greater intellect one has, the more originality one finds in men. Ordinary persons find no difference between men. The heart has its reasons of which reason knows nothing. Small minds are concerned with the extraordinary, great minds with the ordinary. Words differently arranged have a different meaning, and meanings differently arranged have different effects. Since we cannot know all there is to be known about anything, we ought to know a little about everything. Knowing God without knowing our wretchedness leads to pride. Knowing our wretchedness without knowing God leads to despair. Knowing Jesus Christ is the middle course, because in Him we find both God and our wretchedness. There are two kinds of people one can call reasonable: those who serve God with all their heart because they know Him, and those who seek Him with all their heart because they do not know Him. Happiness is neither without us nor within us. It is in God, both without us and within us. Human beings must be known to be loved, but divine beings must be loved to be known. There is a God-shaped vacuum in the heart of each man which cannot be satisfied by any created thing, but only by God the Creator, made known through Jesus Christ. Belief is a wise wager. Granted that faith cannot be proved, what harm will come to you if you gamble on its truth and it proves false? If you gain all. If you lose nothing. Wager then, without hesitation, that he exists. People are generally better persuaded by the reasons which they have themselves discovered than by those which have come into the mind of others. Time heals griefs and quarrels, for we change and are no longer the same persons. Neither the offender nor the offended are any more themselves. Noble deeds that are concealed are most esteemed. If all men knew what others say of them, there would not be 4 friends in the world. Contradiction is not a sign of falsity, nor the lack of contradiction a sign of truth. The greater intellect one has, the more originality one finds in men. Ordinary persons find no difference between men. Since we cannot know all there is to be known about anything, we ought to know a little about everything. I have made this letter longer than usual, only because I have not had the time to make it shorter. Thank you for accompanying me on this journey into the thought of Blaise Pascal. If you liked the video, leave a like and a comment with your favorite phrase. Sign up for upcoming content dedicated to great thinkers and inspiring aphorisms. See you soon.